Alright guys, what is going on? It is Thursday, well it is Wednesday when I'm recording this, and there are Thursday night games going on this week. That means AFL Evolution tips / predicts is back for the week. This week we have a bit of an all over the shop one. We have a Sunday game, one Sunday game, one Monday game, one Thursday game and one Friday game, with 3 Saturday games in there as well. So it's a bit all over the shop this week. Richmond to have the bye, so rip us, but hey, it's not a loss, so making fun of myself. So here are the games for this week, and you can see that North, Richmond, the Eagles and the Cats have the bye, and we obviously have the Big Queen's birthday clash. Day off school, boys, get to watch that shit, between the Melbourne Demons and Collingwood Magpies. I believe the Big Freeze 3 is going on there as well, so you know, if you want to go and donate for that, then go ahead. Anyway, our first game here ends up being a draw. The 15-14 104 to 14-20 104. That is what AFL Evolution is tipping for this game, with Harry Cunningham kicking 4 goals and Tory Dixon also kicking 4 goals, and both teams have 4, 3 and 2 as you can see there. So I saw Stuart Cramery as well as Zane Cordy, I believe it was, there with the other goals. The Friday night game, Adelaide versus the Saints, and another draw, 9-9-63 to 8-15-63. And yeah, Richard Douglas kicks 4 goals, so 2 draws in a row. Obviously that won't happen, and I know in the new patch update that I'll be fixing the amount of draws that happen, but I don't know, just one last spurt from AFL Evo saying the draws are still here, go draws. So 2 draws there in a row. Now on to Saturday, with the Hawthorn Hawks versus the Gold Coast Suns. God knows who will win this one actually, but AFL Evolution has predicted that 18-16 124 to 14-8 92, that the Hawthorn Hawks do beat the Gold Coast Suns, with Peter Wright kicking 4, Tom Lynch kicking 3, Sam Day kicking 3, and Cyril Rioli kicking 4, and Luke Briston. Ty Vickery! Gotta love Vickery. He is the best Richmond player to have ever played, I reckon. I love Tyrone. He kicks 3 goals there. Obviously that won't happen. He'll be lucky if he bloody gets a game this week. Oh, I'm sorry, Tyrone. The Brisbane Lions versus the Freo Dockers at the Gabba as well. And 17-14 116 to 18-12 120. A 4-point victory away from home there from the Freo Dockers against the Brizzy Lions. There 3 goals each for Zorko, Shaki and Freeman, and even Cameron Sutcliffe pops up with 5 goals. Michael Walters and Brad Hill both kicked 2 goals for the Freo Dockers as well. So a bit of a bag there for Cameron Sutcliffe. And then the final Saturday game between Essendon and Port Adelaide at the Etihad Stadium, and AFL Evolution has gone with Port Adelaide in a 3-point victory, 18-12 120, defeated by 18-15 123, with Brendan Archie kicking 4 goals there, as well as Joe Watson, Mitch Brown, Jarman Impey. Everyone's popping in with the goals here. Jake Need as well. And Brendan Archie gets the most disposals for the Port Adelaide Power there with 19, I believe it was. Now moving on to the singular Sunday game, Carlton versus the GWS Giants. And AFL Evolution has predicted / tipped for this game that the GWS Giants get home in a decently realistic scoreline, 11-13 79 to 13-14 92. I can actually see that happening. Stevie J kicks 4 goals, Dylan Shield kicks 3, and Brett Deledio, which won't happen, he kicks 2. And then Matty Cruiser, Ed Kerno and Dale Thomas all pop in with goals there for the Blues, and Ed Kerno gets the most disposals for the Navy Blues. The big one, here it is. The Melbourne Demons versus Collingwood Maggies on Queen's birthday at the Big Freeze 3, and 14-16 100 to 12-16 88, I can actually see this happening. That is a realistic scoreline as well. A 12-point victory or a 2-goal victory for the Melbourne Demons, where Christian Petrarca kicks 6, Angus Brayshaw with 2, and also Jeff Garlett kicks 2 as well, and James Aish, Brodie Grundy and Chris Mayne all with the goals, with Tom Langdon getting the most kicks / disposals / touches on the ground. So that is a good one for Tommy. Anyway, guys, that is who AFL Evolution tips / predicts to win this round's games. There you can see we are just going through and simulating the bye rounds that they are having. So we end up with this game, which will happen next Thursday night. I believe we're going with another Thursday game next week. Here you can see all the final scores that AFL Evolution has predicted for this week. A few realistic ones, a few high scoring ones, and 2 draws to start off the round. Anyway, guys, hopefully you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to smash the button and subscribe. I'm Kane. You've been viewing. Until next time, peace and have a fantastic rest of your day. I finally got it right that time. I didn't put rest of your day at the front of the intro. I'll see ya.